Hello, good morning. In the last period, we have discussed about the multivibrators, that is their types, and also we have seen the what are the multivibrators. So these are the basically two-stage amplifiers with positive feedback from the output of one amplifier to the input of the other. Hmm? The feedback in this case is supplied in such a way that one transistor is divided into saturation and other into cutoff. Okay. Now there are three basic types we have seen of the MVs, that is multivibrators, distinguished by the type of the coupling network employed. So one is astable multivibrator, then second is monostable multivibrator, and third is bistable multivibrator. So we are just taking the first one, that is astable multivibrator. So diagram of that will be shown here. Now we have just seen the circuit description in the last period. Now we can just see the how the operation takes place. Okay. Now the circuit operation of this circuit will be easy to understand if it is remembered that due to feedback, म्हणजे याच्यामध्ये हा जो फीडबॅक जो कॉन्सेप्ट आहे हा आपण जर लक्षात ठेवला तर आपल्याला हे समजायला सोपंच आहे. व्हॉट इज पॉझिटिव्ह फीडबॅक आणि व्हॉट इज निगेटिव्ह फीडबॅक. ओके. So the circuit operation would be easy to understand if it is remembered that due to feedback, that is when Q1 is on, Q2 is off. याच्यामध्ये हे लक्षात ठेवायचं, ज्यावेळेस Q1 म्हणजे ट्रान्झिस्टर 1, त्याला आपण Q1 म्हणतो, तो ऑन असेल तर Q2 काय असेल, ऑफ असेल. आणि ज्यावेळेस Q2 ऑन असेल त्यावेळेस काय असेल, त्याच्या एक्झॅक्टली अपोजिट Q1 हा ऑफ असेल. हे लक्षात ठेवायचं. व्हेन द पॉवर इज स्विच ऑन बाय क्लोजिंग स्विच एस. आता इथं वरती बघा, इट वॉज शोन हिअर, इथं स्विच आहे. ओके. इट वॉज शोन when the power is switched on by closing S, one of the transistor will start conducting before the other. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस आपण एक स्विच जे क्लोज करू किंवा पॉवर ऑन करू, बरोबर आहे, त्यावेळेस याच्या दोन्हीपैकी जो एक ट्रान्झिस्टर आहे इट विल स्टार्ट कंडक्टिंग बिफोर द अदर. म्हणजे दुसऱ्यापेक्षा एक पहिला कुठला एक काय होईल, लवकर स्टार्ट होईल कंडक्टिंगला. इट विल स्टार्ट कंडक्टिंग बिफोर द अदर. म्हणजे वेन वी क्लोज द स्विचेस, one of the transistor will start conducting before the other or slightly faster than the other. It is so because characteristics of no two seemingly similar transistors can be exactly alike. Suppose that the Q1 starts conducting before Q2 does. Suppose that we can just see that suppose that Q1 starts conducting, the transistor Q1 starts conducting before Q2 does. The feedback system is such that the Q1 will be very rapidly driven into saturation and Q2 to cut off. म्हणजे आपलं जे फीडबॅक नेटवर्क आहे ते एवढं स्ट्रॉंग असतं की त्याच्यामध्ये काय होतं, जो ट्रान्झिस्टर स्टार्ट्स कंडक्टिंग होतो तो ताबडतोब काय होतो, लवकर रॅपिडली ड्रिव्हन इंटू सॅच्युरेशन. म्हणजे Q1 हा जातो सॅच्युरेशनमध्ये, त्यामुळे Q2 काय होईल, Q2 विल बी इन द कट ऑफ स्टेट. ओके. त्याच्यामध्ये फॉलोइंग सिक्वेन्स ऑफ इव्हेंट्स विल ऑकर वेन सिन्स दिले वन बाय वन. सिन्स Q was in saturation, whole of the VCC drop across RL1, hence VC1 equal to 0 and the point A is at the zero ground potential. Okay, that is the meaning. When Q1 is in saturation, the total or whole of VCC drop across the RL1, hence VC1 equal to 0 and point A is at the zero or ground potential. Point इथं दाखवला आहे डायग्राममध्ये, इट वॉज शोन here. Point A and point इथं दाखवलं आहे बघा. This will be point A. That will be shown here. Since Q2 is in the cutoff, it conducts no current. There is no drop across RL2. Hence point B is at VCC. Hence point B is at VCC. Okay. म्हणजे Q2 जो आहे, Q2 काय कट ऑफ असला, कट ऑफ स्टेटमध्ये, त्यामुळं त्याच्यामध्ये कुठलंही करंट नाही. इट कंडक्ट्स नो करंट. सो देर इज नो व्होल्टेज ड्रॉप अक्रॉस द RL2. सो पॉईंट B is at the VCC. Since A is at 0 volt, C2 starts to charge through the R2 towards the VC. Okay. When the voltage across C2 rises sufficiently, that is more than 0.7 volt, it biases Q2 in the forward direction so that it starts conducting and it is soon driven into the saturation. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस कॅपॅसिटर C2च्या अक्रॉस जे व्होल्टेज आहे हे ज्यावेळेस वाढतं आणि सफिशियंटली म्हणजे मोर दॅन 0.7 व्होल्टच्या वर जातं, सो इट विल बायस द Q2 इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन. त्यामुळे काय होतं, मग Q2 विल स्टार्ट कंडक्टिंग अँड सून इट विल बी ड्रिवन इन टू द सॅच्युरेशन. So Vc2 decreases and becomes almost zero. So when Q2 gets saturated, the potential at B decreases from Vcc to almost 0 volt. So this potential decrease, negative swing is applied to the base of Q1 through C1. Consequently, Q1 is pulled out of saturation and it is soon driven into the cutoff. And the voltage across C2 will be decreases and almost zero when Q2 will be getting saturated. So therefore the potential at point B decreases from Vcc to almost 0 volt. This potential decrease, negative swing is applied to the base of Q1 through C1. Consequently Q1 will म्हणजे काय होतं, it will be pulled out of the saturation and soon driven into the cutoff mode. Since now point B is at 0 volt, C1 starts charging through R1 towards the target voltage Vcc. When voltage of C1 increases sufficiently, Q1 becomes forward bias and starts conducting. In this way, the whole cycle will be repeated. So that is the meaning. So in this way, the operation of this multivibrator will be getting completed. So it is seen that circuit alternates between a state in which Q1 is on and Q2 is off, and a state in which Q1 is off and Q2 is on. The time in each state depends on the RC value. म्हणजे हे जे सर्किट आहे इट विल अल्टरनेट बिटवीन द स्टेट इन विच Q1 is on, Q2 is off. आणि दुसरं काय, Q1 is off and Q2 is on. The time in each state depends on the RC value, that is resistance and capacitor. The time in each state depends on the RC values, that is resistance and capacitors. Since each transistor is driven alternately into saturation and cutoff of the voltage waveform is at either collector, points A and B in the figure 25, okay, is essentially a square waveform with a peak amplitude equal to VCC. So as shown in the figure 20.6c, म्हणजे मागच्या पानावरचं फिगर आहे त्याच्यावर आपल्याला दाखवता येतं की it is essentially a square waveform with a peak amplitude of equal to VCC. म्हणजे the output waveform, it is a square waveform which is having peak amplitude equal to the VCC. Which switching time can be find out. So it can be proved that off time for Q1 is equal Q1 is T1 equal to 0.16 R1C1. So we have to find the switching time. So it can be proved that off time for Q1 is T1 equal to 0.69 into R1C1, and that for Q2 is T2 equal to 0.69 R2C2. Total time period will be T equal to T1 plus T2. So 0.69 into bracket R1C1 plus R2C2. If R1 equal to R2 equal to R and C1 equal to R, म्हणजे समजा आपण R1 आणि R2 ची व्हॅल्यू एकच घेतली, सो वी कॅन राईट R1 equal to R2 equal to R. म्हणजे आपण R1 आणि R2 ची व्हॅल्यू एकच घेतली, and C1 equal to C2 equal to C. So that is two stages are symmetrical. Then T equal to 1.38 RC, and the frequency of the oscillation will be given by F equal to 1 by T. So it will 1 upon 1.38 RC, that is 0.7 upon RC, and the minimum values of beta. So to ensure the oscillation, the transistor must saturate, for which minimum values of beta are as under. So beta 1 equal to R1 by RL1 and beta 2 equal to R2 by RL2. If R1 equal to R2 equal to R and RL1 equal to RL2 equal to RL, then we can write beta mu equal to R by RL. Okay. So in this time we can find out the time period also and the frequency of the oscillation also. So it is very easy to understand the operation of the astable multivibrator. That means this circuit will be alternate between the state in which Q1 will be on, at that time Q2 will be off, and the another state will be when the Q1 is off, Q2 is on. ज्यावेळेस Q1 ऑन असेल त्यावेळेस काय होतं, Q2 ऑफ होतं, आणि ज्यावेळेस Q1 ऑफ असेल त्यावेळेस Q2 ऑन होतं. त्यामुळे since each transistor is driven alternately into saturation and cutoff voltage, म्हणजे काय होतं, प्रत्येक ट्रान्झिस्टर काय होतो सारखा एकदा प्रत्येक ट्रान्झिस्टर काय होतो एका वेळेस सॅच्युरेशन होतो, यातला प्रत्येक ट्रान्झिस्टर काय होतो, एका वेळेस सॅच्युरेशनमध्ये होतो आणि त्यावेळेस दुसरा काय असतो, कट ऑफमध्ये असतो. त्यानंतर काय होतो, जो सॅच्युरेशनमध्ये आहे तो जातो कट ऑफ स्टेटमध्ये आणि दुसरा जातो सॅच्युरेशनमध्ये. दॅट मीन्स each transistor will be going to saturation and cut off alternately. When Q1 is saturation, Q2 will be in cut off, and when Q2 is saturation, Q1 will be in cut off. So this is the operation of the bistable multivibrator. The waveform will be shown here. Waveform of astable multivibrators. So this is the square waveform, square wave. So this is the square waveform which were applied at the output of the astable multivibrator. Now in this type of circuit we are using the two energy storing elements, that is two capacitors, that is C1 and C2. For the monostable we have to use only one energy storing element, that is one capacitor, and for bistable we don't have any capacitor. So in astable circuit we are using the two energy elements, that is two capacitors C1 and C2. Okay, thank you.